my God.
So hi.
Hi.
You're on the road with us.
Vroom vroom. It took her forever to try and get it to record, by the way.
Yeah, I was having technical difficulties.
We should get a thingy that's like the little dinosaur on Google. Technical difficulties. Or like Tumblr when it goes, oh snap, Jim, you're dead. Yeah. I ain't no guarantee, but I take a chance on we. So what are we doing? Tell them what we're doing.
So we're going on our first driving adventure with you.
Driving adventure!
Yeah. And we briefly discussed
Gishwish.
Which is, if you don't know much about it, it's a very, very large scavenger hunt put on by Random Acts of Kindness and Misha Collins. But it's where you're put onto a team with 15 other individuals, or you can start your own team, and you just go and have crazy fun, and you do good deeds. Sometimes
You get to name the teams? Like, I think they get to name the teams, like cool names, right?
Yeah, you get to choose really bizarre names. And it doesn't start until August 1st.
So we decided that we're gonna take some of the lists from previous years, since they're already out there now. We decided that we're gonna take some of those and do some of those scavenger hunts for entertainment, I guess.
Just for our own.
Just for our own, yeah.
And to push us out of our comfort zone.
Because some of them are really crazy. Some of them in some states are legal.
Some of them are illegal.
So we gotta check the laws. So that's it. Gishwish.
And you should check it out. It's like it's for a good cause if you're interested.
Why the hell are we going so slow? It's 35! They were going 10 under. I'm sorry.
Do all ENTPs get road rage? I'm just curious. Maybe if you know your personality, you could just, you could let me know that information. I'm curious.
I'm not. I think when I get anxious, not anxious, but yeah, anxious and anxiety and like, what do? I go crazy.
I think you do. So we just finished our shopping.
Yeah, shopping.
Woo.
Have you noticed that we always forget something each time?
Yes, we forgot something. Yeah, but the funny part is that like we're too lazy to go back in. Like we're still in the parking lot.
We're still in the parking lot.
Well, now we're not. But
now we're not. We just had an accident in the parking lot.
But we were still there, and we're like, we forgot something.
That sucks. We're out of the store already. You slow down, Mr. Speederson. Best friend to the very end. Best friends don't have to pretend. What? Is it not let's be there?
I know we should do the one thing because we already did it, so it's not authentic. But you're walking through the woods.
Oh, that thing. Yeah. So you start. What was the thing?
Right.
We already did that, so we're just like letting
through the
around.
woods. So, you guys can take it with us. Okay. So, pretend you're walking through the woods. You're walking with someone. Name one person that you are walking with. It has to be somebody you know that you have some sort of connection with. Right? All right. So we're walking together through the woods. Now you stumble upon an animal. What is the animal? What does this animal do? Does it run away? What does it do? So you get past the animal. Now you're walking up to a clearing. There's a clearing in the woods, and there's a house there. What size of house is it? Describe the house. Now you see.
Oh, you go inside. You see the doors open.
Yeah, you see the doors open. You see a table. What is sitting on the table? Now you're getting ready to leave, and you want to continue through the forest, but you realize that there is a body of water outside of the house, and the only way.
And what kind of, how big was the body? What kind of water was it?
What kind is it? A river, a lake, a pond, a stream? Alright, so now the only way to get across is you have to go through this body of water. Now, how wet do you get? Alright, so those are the questions. Now let's quickly go back for the answers.
So the first one was, you're walking and who you're walking with.
Right, that is currently the most important person to you in your life at the moment.
And then the next one was
the animal. The size of the animal is a representation of the passive. If it was like yelling, or it wasn't more of a roar or meow.
It was a roar.
Alright, so it was a roar. That means she's more aggressive as a person. My squirrel panicked and ran away. I'm guessing that's pretty passive, and I'm a passive individual.
What's next?
The house size, however big you chose, is a representation of how big your ambitions and dreams are. And if you chose to have a fence, that means you're more closed off with your emotions. If you chose to have no fence, you're more open. And as far as the table inside of the house,
If there was something like flowers or something natural, like what we had on ours, food, natural, something like that,
then you're a fairly happy person.
yeah, then you're happy.
You're happy. Now comes the awkwardness.
Oh yeah, the body of water.
Body of water. How large is the body of water? Did you choose a pond?
A lake, a creek, a big reservoir.
Yeah, something. How large the water is how large of
Your sex drive is.
how large your sex drive is. How important is sex to you? All right. And now, how wet did you
got.
get? That is how important sex is to you. Okay, so the first one is how big is your sex drive? The how wet did you get is how much is your sex drive? If you didn't get that wet,
Then it's not important. It's not as important to you.
So there, we just did a little bit of.
You should comment and tell us
What were your answers?
what your answers were
Yeah,
and all that. Yeah.
Alrighty. And I think this is us saying goodbye. We'll be back.
Bye.
Goodbye. We'll be back next time.
See you next time on
Briggs Adventure.
Briggs Adventure.
You have to think about it.
Shut up. I think of the blonde that's swimming. Not swimming, but the boys out there on the boat, you know, doing that. You're the one that gives blondes the bad name. If I could swim, I'd kick your ass. Want you. I want to eat my burger and my salty ass fries. Surfboard, 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 around that wood, grind out. Nothing so damn hard. That's your dad's new car. Come through it.
It's a freaking lake. I'm gonna get very wet. If you